amazing. I know how difficult it is because I tried to learn the guitar when I was about your age. I hated it so much, I threw a toffee at the guitar teacher and he punched me in the face, so...
Wait, what? By the way, just incidentally, and I'm sorry, I know this guy gets a lot of crap, but doesn't he maybe have the most dead... I've never seen a deader set of eyes on a person. I'm not saying he's an evil man, although he seems kind of like it. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in there. Welcome back to my channel. I am Andy. Hopefully there's not too much glare in my glasses. Today, folks, we are going to try something a little bit new. We are going to check out an American Idol video, a guitarist on American Idol that apparently many, many people know about and have loved and watched. I have never actually watched an episode of American Idol, ever. So this is all new to me. Okay, so yeah, if I just put in American Idol guitar in the search field here, I get a few here, but the one people have told me to watch is this gentleman here, Marcin Pats, oh jeepers, I'm sorry. Marcin Partzalek. I apologize to everybody who knows how to pronounce that. Okay, so here we go. Young guitar player, looks like, on American Idol. Please like, please subscribe, all the stuff, please. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. What's your name?
My name is Marcin.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I just turned a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Are any of these people are not guitar players?
I come from Poland,
or musicians?
from a very small city. But soon I'm going to relocate here in the States because I got accepted to college.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right, he's going to school.
What are you going to do for us today?
So I'm a guitarist, as you can tell. I don't sing.
Oh. And why America's Got Talent?
First of all, it's like the best show on earth, so that's the best reason.
That's awesome.
That's all we needed to hear.
We're excited to see what you got.
Thank you so much.
I reckon I don't know who's the pretty girl. She's a singer of some kind. At least they have one musician on this thing. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. Very pretty though. I don't know who the blonde girl is. I know the dead-eyed guy in the white shirt. What's his name? Uh-oh. Oh, that's some other tuning. That's not acoustic. That's not, hold on a second. Very good. Terrific performer. Terrific stage presence. Wow, excellent. Pulling the neck back to get that. Terrific. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, there's a lot happening here. First off, I'm in standard tuning. That's what it sounds like when I do that. He's clearly in some sort of open tuning. This young man has tuned his guitar, I believe, to open C, which sounds like this. Hopefully this is coming through the thing still. Okay, so we're gonna start again at the beginning here, just looking at what he's doing. For some reason, they're having us see him plug in. They're showing us all the little like nuances of everything on stage. I also love the taped on pickup here underneath the strings. The tape is probably there to protect the pickup from his hand. Just to get a little bit of sound of the screech of the strings, which is kind of the last thing people want to hear when you listen to guitar, but you can tell that he loves his acoustic guitar. He loves to play. I always think of the beginning of the song of dun 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 as Beethoven's clearing his throat. It's like Okay, if I sit here and try to figure out that we're actually going to run out of memory on my phone, so we're going to move along. I want people to look at his pinky placement. Notice that he keeps his pinky outstretched over the fretboard because he's a trained musician. I'm a self-taught guitar player. I've talked about this before, right? If I'm playing guitar, I just have the tendency to want to stick my pinky down or get it out of the way so I can kind of dig in a little bit more. That's a bad habit to get into. What you want to do is keep your fingers over each fret. Notice how he's able to do that at great speed, and also while swaying and being enthusiastic and smiling. He's really communicating the joy of this song to the audience, even though you can tell just by the speed at which he transitions from thing to thing in this song. He's played this, he probably has, thousands of hours on this tune alone. Yeah, missed it, but that's all right. Okay, guys, before I move on, I know there are people at home saying, Andy, there is a pause there. He played it correctly. Yes, there is a pause, but he plays it actually at a different time. Let's see how the pause is generally played by this orchestra that was playing in Royal Albert Hall in 2012. Okay, so here we come. 1, 2, 3. There's a little pause before the second one and a longer pause before the third, okay? He plays the pause at the very, very beginning. Yeah, he's just a little bit late on that first one. He gets the intended pauses in the second part, but he's just a little bit late on that first one, and that's okay. It's not a huge deal in this context. Would it be a huge deal if he were a classical guitarist playing this in a concert format? I think it would actually kind of be a pretty big deal. But in this circumstance, under the pressure he's under and the situation and the way he's actually changing the song in a variety of different ways, not just this one, I don't think it's a big deal. And I think actually he's just such an entertaining guy anyway. He sells it so much anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't think anybody really notices. Now, this is a really dangerous thing to do because this is a piece that just about everybody on the planet knows. Beethoven's Fifth is maybe the most well-known classical piece of all time. And it's dangerous because he's veered away from the melody. But he has to do it in such a way that we know it's purposeful, that we know he's not making mistakes. Is this System of a Down? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Wow. All right, so the classical and metal often. So the metal C minor would go. Right, it's a really conducive tuning for that as well. Where's he thumping his guitar? He's terrific with his hand, the percussion. And then, so there he's going to push the... Yeah, marvelous. So really, really well done. I love all the little tricks he does. I mean, he's pressing down over the nut to get different kind of tremolo effects. It's really easy to get your whole guitar out of tune doing that. So he has to have really, really good control over his guitar. He has to have a really good guitar to do that. I mean, it's so difficult to stay consistent with the percussion aspect of the instrument and the string aspect of the instrument. What are they saying?
An absolutely out of this world performance. Great job. Simon, let's start off with you.
Amazing. Actually amazing. I know how difficult it is because I tried to learn the guitar when I was about your age. I hated it so much. I threw a toffee at the guitar teacher and he punched me in the face. So.
Wait, what? By the way, just incidentally, and I'm sorry, I know this guy gets a lot of crap, but doesn't he maybe have the most dead... I've never seen a deader set of eyes on a person. I'm not saying he's an evil man, although he seems kind of like it. I threw a toffee at my guitar teacher and he punched me in the face.
So what you doing staying up at Noah's farm then?
That's one of those stories that I immediately would never believe. Maybe in the era when he was taking guitar lessons, guitar teachers punched their students, but maybe it was before Yelp. Let's not out and out call him a liar. I'd just be very, very surprised. Guitar teachers are not necessarily that violent of a bunch, but...
99% of the people who come on stage with a guitar can't play the guitar. You've just demonstrated what that thing was actually invented for. So, respect. That was...
Yeah, I mean, he uses the whole guitar. I mean, he uses the neck. He bends it back to get that trem effect. He'll use over the strings, like we said, over the nut. He uses the body, the top of the guitar for different percussive effects. He's doing complicated finger picking techniques. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. He's doing complicated tapping techniques. He's doing a lot of kind of show-offy techniques, but in a way that seems consistent with the style he's playing. It doesn't seem out of place. It seems like a very visually designed performance. Like this man is designed to go out and play. It might not be the same experience just listening to on headphones, right? But seeing him do it and perform it and be this incredible young prodigy is the act. You know, if I think of Tommy Emmanuel, if I think of Andy McKee, Mike Dawes, play in that kind of comprehensive, unique tuning, open tuning style with the open kind of acoustic sound and the really kind of brassy, metally sounding strings. He's channeling a lot of these different styles here, and he's doing so very, very young. He's really disciplined in the way he performs, and he very well could be at that level someday. Is he there now? No. But he is a terrific young talent. Congratulations to him, man. This is great.
There's obviously a different kind of artistic passion that you have, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. It was stunning, absolutely stunning.
Yes, thank you so much.
You didn't play the guitar, you murdered the guitar.
True.
I think you're gonna end up in college teaching them something rather than they teach you.
I appreciate you saying
I think
that.
you just taught the world something.
Howie Mandel
let's take it to...
is the all-time king of dad vibes forever.
I'd like to start it off with a hell yeah.
So they're passing him through.
Yeah.
So this is like a competition to get through, and he's going to go to the next level. That's good. He's a should.
Simon.
Absolutely 1,000,000% yes.
Absolutely 1,000,000% yes. I think I've probably alienated more English people on this channel.
Bloody wolves chasing me through some blue inferno.
Typically, when somebody plays a classical piece, they play it on a classical guitar. Classical guitar has nylon strings. They have a lot more space, or a little bit more space, on the fretboard. The fretboard's a little bit wider, it's a little bit shorter. So there's a lot of things that would be really difficult to do with a classical guitar that he's doing here. With a classical guitar, all the strings are nylon, and so there isn't a huge sonic difference. There is a difference between the low E and the high E, and the D and the B and etc. But the strings sound much more similar to each other, and there is no kind of resonant metal clanginess to it like an acoustic, steel string acoustic has, which steel string people really like, and sometimes people who like more kind of refined classical or Baroque sounding stringing instruments might find distracting or annoying. I really liked it here, but he's using a lot of classical guitarist techniques mixed with like acoustic percussive techniques mixed with metal techniques. So this is obviously a guy who does not limit himself in terms of the types of music he listens to. He obviously doesn't care what other people think of the types of music he likes or the type of music he wants to portray. And I really advise young musicians to take this young guy, even if you don't have his skill level yet, take his his self-assuredness, his understanding that people are going to like what I play, even if it's different, even if I'm merging System of a Down with Mozart, which is not a crazy thing to do. But even if I'm, you know, up there in this really odd, awkward, cringy situation with these 4 people kind of asking me like, so what are you going to do? You know, I think that he did really, really well, and I think he really should be a role model for, I don't want to blow too much smoke up this kid's ass. I mean, he's still got a lot of practice to do, but he's doing really good. I really enjoyed this. If there's other American Idol performances you guys think I would enjoy, or other talent show things like this, performances that you've seen that I might like, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know if I got anything wrong. Please consider liking and subscribing. The more of you that like and the more of you that subscribe, the more often I can do more of these videos, more. Okay, anyway. Until next time, keep playing.